At Ganey Law Group, we very frequently work with family offices on U.S. immigration matters. And working with a family office is great because, as the client's immigration attorneys, we're very aware that a move to the U.S. really impacts things like tax residency, how trusts are set up, how businesses are structured, sometimes even succession planning. And we understand that for private clients, a particular immigration option doesn't exist in a vacuum. It can touch every part of a family's financial architecture, even if that's not immediately obvious. So typically what happens is the family office will act as the central coordinator. We'll speak to the family office, maybe even tax advisors, investment managers, sometimes trust and estate counsel in multiple jurisdictions. And our role on the immigration side is to make sure that the particular path we're going down, whether that's a simple visa option or lawful permanent resident status, fits within the broader structure that the family office is building or has built. So, for example, timing becomes extremely important. If a family triggers U.S. tax residency before assets are properly structured, as we know, the consequences can be enormous. So we'll work very closely with the family office and tax advisors to sequence the immigration process around restructuring steps. And another area where family offices add a huge amount of value is investment due diligence. So in programs like EB-5, the immigration requirement is simply that the investment qualifies under the statute. But the family office is capable of looking at it in a much larger context. They look at the risk profile, liquidity timeline, whether the investment actually makes sense within the family's broader portfolio. And then there's a generational dimension. Almost all of these immigration strategies are really about the next generation. So kids studying in the US, building careers here, even managing closely held businesses in part from the US. And the immigration aspect becomes part of a long-term mobility strategy. And when it works well, the family office and the immigration lawyer function almost as like two sides of the same coin. Family office protects families' wealth, governance, long-term planning, and our job is to build a legal pathway that allows the family to access the U.S. in a way that supports that broader strategy. When those two pieces are aligned, immigration isn't just a legal process, but a real strategic asset.